Collective gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for the collective. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. We have such an action-packed pre-shuffle, but we will get to that in a moment. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know. For my collective, please bring all of the messages through necessary for the collective. This could be for any sign, you guys. Does not matter, and it is also timeless. So it is meant to meet you and find you on this platform when it's supposed to. All right, keep an open mind and an open heart space, as tarot is fluid, meaning this could be for something predictive of the future, something currently happening, or something from the past that you still need to look at or learn from. Okay, click that like button, guys, if you don't mind, as well as the subscribe button if you want to make it official, become a part of the gang. We are a newer channel. We are still growing. So I appreciate those of you who are here. Thanks for clicking the video. If you're new here, what's up? Welcome. Take a look around. Okay, I am an acquired taste, love, but I'm happy for those who do feel guided to me, gravitated towards my energy. I consider us a soul family. All right, now I think we got everything out of the way. Do we? What do I say about this energy, you guys? First of all, again, for those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive. I'm not a psychic. I definitely do intuitive reads and I read my intuition. Okay. Just take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. So intuitively, I've been getting songs all day long in all of the readings. It's just, So for me to continuously be guided towards music, for those of you who do resonate with this portion, music may be a therapeutic thing for you. That might be something that you are guided towards. It may be something that you live for, right? Like you listen to music when you're happy, you listen to music when you're sad. Your life is a musical. Every time you hear someone say a sentence, you can think of a song. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. So only take that if it resonates. If that is you, then there's definitely something here for you today. So the song that I'm getting in particular, I think is by an older artist, Chingy and Tyrese, Pulling Me Back. So the lyrics goes, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me that I need you in my life. So this is a very hot and cold, inconsistent, unsafe energetically and emotionally and mentally, I would say, especially for you. This is a connection that would often knock you off balance. This is somebody who is reevaluating their behavior in the relationship, but I only feel it's because you gave them a bit of a fright, a scare, a turn for the worse in their mind with this tower right at the center. The very first card out was fun time, not a long time. And what is clarifying that is the Temperance. So I feel as though you are coming to your own conclusions about this relationship, this connection, whoever this person is. They did a great deal of in and out. There was a whole lot of inconsistency. So you may have felt knocked off balance, not able to gain your footing in this connection because of that. It's like, do you love me? Do you want me? No, yes, no, yes, no. What? So you may have come to your own conclusion that this is just someone that you should remain friends with, or that this is someone that you need to protect yourself from with the Temperance. I feel like you had a lot of patience with this person, or they may have felt like you gave them a lot of time, a lot of chances. They may have pegged all of those chances as just a constant in their life, meaning it would never go away, meaning there will always be another opportunity. There will always be another chance. And this could also be why they treated it like a game, or why they just continued to have fun with it as if it was a game. All right. So I feel like you are now teaching this person a very valuable lesson that, yeah, your loyalty, your consistency, what you pour into relationships, that is not just a endless well of wealth. Okay, you do have the potential to detach, which was the very next card that came out. Okay, detach is being clarified by the Hermit. So I feel like you either are a Virgo, you're dealing with a Virgo, or you're stepping into your Virgo energy, meaning you are recalibrating, you are reanalyzing. Okay, you may be very self-focused. Okay, viewing your own intuition as your guidance, as your way, as your path, as this has been a connection where you did not know which route to go, or you may have felt very pulled in every direction. Because this gives me the energy of somebody who one moment will pour into this, will give into this, and then the next moment they're detached, they're cold, they're missing in action. So I feel like for a moment you did accept that, but then you recognize that that was like a betrayal to your own self-love and you stopped doing it, okay? This is also someone who treated this as if you were like a genie in a bottle, right? So when they felt like they wanted to take you off the shelf and play with you, have fun, have a good time, right? Indulge in your goodness or in your resources, then they would come towards you. And then once they felt like they were tired of the connection, bored of the connection, or if they felt like there was something else that they could go towards, hello, then they would leave, right? Without a word, or detach abruptly, which would leave you spinning or guessing or confused, okay? This is a connection that lacked balance, it lacked stability, and it lacked the ability to grow a foundation that would be one that you could truly grow something or evolve in. There was no progression. You really felt like you couldn't let your hair down in this connection, because every time you planted a seed, they would run. Every time there were seeds planted, every time the two of you did get to a point where there was transparency, or they gave in and gave you something that you were asking for, you would think that things would take off or that they were changing finally, they would run. So you started to take an analysis on your own. So this is somebody who potentially did not think that you thought outside of emotions. They may have felt like you were driven by emotions and emotions only, that your logic was lacking, that you did not think logical or tangibly. And they may have taken advantage of the emotions that you did have for this person. Okay? That you had for them. They took advantage of that. I run from relationships is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So now this is somebody who has to look at their behavior, and it's only because of your decision to move away from this. However drastic your move was. For some of you, you moved abruptly, okay, into another galaxy, never to be heard from again. They don't know what happened. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Is what they're playing, right? And it's almost as if your absence or this abrupt tower to disappear, even if you didn't do it that drastically, even if you're pulling back, right? Even if you are just asserting your own power, or if you are exploring other options, whatever this is that you're doing, you are coming off as the Queen of Pentacles. Someone very valuable now to this person. It's almost as if they only value you because you're valuing yourself in their eyes. Okay, it's not to say that you didn't value yourself before, but this is somebody who thought that their looks or their charms or whatever they were providing to this connection that was not substantial. This is the King of Wands is a player or a playette, this is an offer that is written with passion, with a wand, right? So that D, that pum pum, their looks, their money, very shallow things that you can't really build off of. They definitely viewed that offer, which was very small, Page of Cups offer, as one that you would accept over and over and over again. I do feel like the longer you allowed this person to stay around, the more that they felt like they could disrespect you, is what I'm hearing. That might not be the case, but that is how they're viewing things. They felt like they had the ability to come and go, to come and go, to come and go. There's also this energy of them not valuing you, because at times when they would detach or do things that devalued this connection, when they would turn back around to come back towards you, you were there. Very constant, very steady. So there's been a shift in that, or there will be. And that is what they're now looking at. That definitely gives me pause, because it's almost as if it's only until you start looking at things in a different way, you start valuing your own damn self and stop waiting for this person to show up for this connection finally and show up as if they got some sense, and you started doing it for yourself. It's almost as if now they see that nobody else works, or now they see your value. Now they want to value you. Now they want to show up and pay the actual price. This is somebody who wanted a discount on this relationship, okay? For some of you, maybe a 5-finger discount, mean free for free, 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 free. Look me in my eyes and tell me you done then, right? So this is somebody who will call your bluff. But for now, if you're holding steady and you're holding your ground and you're really making this person feel this, there's panic. Panic at the Disco with the tower there. Yikes. I hate I let you walk away is clarified by the 9 of Cups. So I really feel like you were a great resource for this person, whether energetically, whether for that ego, whether for, physical purposes. There was something about you that fed them. Okay. We have face painting. So for some of you, you are not tolerating any misbehavior ever again. Okay. You have pivoted to a different galaxy is what they're saying. You're gone. Okay. You don't even view this person the same anymore. Okay. It might be that far for you, or it will get that far. That will shock the shit out of this person, because at one point in time, they felt like you were like a genie in a bottle. Look, that's literally a genie. They felt like they could just come and rub your lamp and you would provide them what they were asking for over and over and over again. So at this juncture, for those of you who have not heard from this person, or if they have not attempted to offer you anything yet, they will. And they're going to believe, they're in the state of mind where they believe that they will be able to come and rub your magic lamp. They hate that you walked away, so they want you back. They feel like you're going to be able to grant that wish. They're going to get very creative with that one, you guys. Okay? We have up the ladder. Wow, they are very arrogant, this one. They do believe that whatever it is that they come towards you with will be accepted. And I'm not saying that you accepted whatever from this person in the past. This is just how they view things. So you may have given this person one too many chances because they are viewing you as some form of a doormat or some shit. The fuck is this? Trapped. So there will be a sense of powerlessness, okay? Because this is an arrogant individual. They are very confident in this approach. Did we not see the Page of Cups? They feel like they're fine. They feel like they can get away with anything. They feel as though their manipulations have always worked, and this Page of Cups will be accepted without question. That's the thought process of this person. They may do it just a little bit differently. They may tweak it just a little bit differently, depending on what they would have done in the past. They're not coming towards you in the same exact way, but they are very confident in their manipulations. Page of Cups is an empty offer, you guys. This is riddled with nothing, okay? It's empty. There's a fish in this cup, which is giving me the energy of somebody who wants you to go with the flow. When people tell you to go with the flow, that often means that they're offering you something in the future, right? They want you to believe in what they will give you later, not now. They're going to regret that. There will be some regret there. I feel like you don't feel the same way about this person anymore. They can't get away with their same antics. They don't realize that yet. Okay? You have been doing a lot of thinking. You've been thinking. And what you're thinking is Franklin. Okay? You're focused on your money. You're focused on your wealth, generational wealth. You are also focused on what actually brings value to your life. Look at how deep in thought this character is. Seven of Pentacles is about taking an analysis, taking stock of what has come about of the things that you've planted your seeds in. And if this connection is one of these pentacles that you are looking at, you can't find what you got out of this shit. So what reason would there be to re-engage? But in their mind, they feel like you're stagnant, that you are stuck, that you're trapped, that emotionally you're not able to fully detach from them completely. So there may have been some of you, only take this if it resonates, where you did get this self-control, right, to exert your power and recognize who you are, Queen of Pentacles, recognize your value and what you weren't getting out of this situation. And you may have left this person, right? Walk the other way. Six of Swords. So there may have been a time where you did detach from this person, but I don't feel like it was for long. It does give the energy that they were able to come back in and manipulate or sneak their way back in. So I'm getting that this person feels like they will be able to do that again with a Page of Cups offer. That's a very low offer. What is a Page of Cups to a Queen of Pentacles? Pages are young as well. So this may be someone who is younger than you actually or mentally. I thought the grass was greener. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So they have definitely been digging in the bottom of the barrel. Okay? Gutter butts. They've been dealing with some gutter butts. They said don't say that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's just say this person has been dealing with people who are on their level, only to recognize that you were way out of their league, way above their level. So now they want to get back because they do recognize your value now because you're actually asserting your value. Okay, you're making them see it. Now look at this. This is the Tower. This is the Tower. Okay, we also have surrendering at the bottom of the deck, so they will feel defeated at the fact that you are now asserting your power, the power that you've always had, but I feel like you allowed your emotions to get in the way of that for a little while. That's no longer the case, however. You are the King or the Queen of Pentacles, so you have lots of value off rip. We already know that, but I feel like at this juncture, you're now making people show up as if they know. Act like you know, son. That's what I heard. Roles reversed. So they do feel like you have the upper hand, or they will. For some of you, you have ghosted this person. So this is the ultimate what the F in their mind. This is the ultimate, where did that come from? This is the ultimate, you're a fraud. Who are you? Where's the person that I was actually dealing with? Even if you haven't ghosted this person, your communication is different. They do feel like now you're acting like the one who only wants a good time, not a long time. I'm sorry. So for some of you, not all of you, you may be treating this person like a situationship or like a friends with benefits. Like, okay, all you're good for is the D. All you're good for is the poom poom. I've now recognized that. Let's keep things balanced. Okay, baby. All right, baby. You don't call me, I'll call you. That type of thing. And they feel like you flipped it. Whereas in the past, they believe that you would have been the one waiting for them to come back to ask them what they need, to ask them what you need to do for things to move, to ask them how the two of you can compromise or get on the same page or get on one accord. You're not asking anything at this juncture. For some of you, you're not even fucking talking. There are some of you here who feel like this person does not deserve closure. Okay? Upon this separation, and those would be those of you who have ghosted them. Wow. 5 of Cups. Now, cups are about emotions. The only cups that showed up initially was the 9 of Cups. And this is a very self-serving energy, okay? It's somebody out for themselves, wanting their own needs met, out for their own happiness. And it's not until you show them that you're not this endless, giving, loyal well. Like, the fuck you think going on here? It's not until you stand in that and show them who you really are that there's a certain amount of respect that they have no choice but to give. There's also a certain amount of truth that they have no choice but to see, which is that nobody is adding up. Even if they date 1,000 bitches, even if they date 1,000 dudes, they're like, nobody is even adding up to even a millimeter of what you are. That is hitting them very abruptly. That's hitting them quite hard, you guys. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Okay, if you're new here, I'm sorry. I do giggle a little bit. That's just because I get a little bit nervous. These people are wild. So it's like a nervous chuckle. And sometimes I am just kikiing at the stupidity, but not at this juncture. This is somebody who is receiving a karmic slap donkey kick in the ass. This does appear to be the end, you guys, okay? I have to be very honest with that. That doesn't mean that the two of you will not cross paths in the future or that you can never be together. Of course not. You can do what you want. This is somebody who is being made to sit in the bed that they've made. You have some very extreme boundaries in their eyes compared to what they would have been allowed to do in the past. Your boundaries are really holding their feet to the fire, and they're having to literally look at themselves and what they've done. They are trying to replace you. They're epically failing at that. Damn. I say double damn. We have you in the Emperor, the Fool. Love that for you. Okay. And the 4 of Swords. Now, here's the bullshit. Okay. Even though this person is going to feel the effects of all of this, which is your boundaries, you showing up as somebody who is defensive, who feels unsafe with them, who is not sharing with them, who is not open with them, you're not giving them cups, you're giving them wands, and one of the wands look like you will break their damn neck with that wand. Come near me if you want to. Come near me if you want to, bitch. Come. So they are a bit nervous about how to approach you, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to approach you, because the 5 of Cups along with the Death is a very overwhelming, it's very overwhelming energetically. Okay, I'm surprised that the 9 of Swords did not come out. They do recognize you as somebody that is holding them at arm's length or not talking to them or staying far, far away from them, that you've withdrawn your energy. And they also recognize your value as the Emperor and the Fool card. They do see you going towards a new start, a new beginning, all right? Which is where that 5 of Cups energy is resonating. That's that regret, okay? A deep sense of loss. It's very heavy is what I'm hearing. Extremely heavy. Because I do feel like this is somebody who is now recognizing that they're never going to be able to replace you. That they're potentially also recognizing that they should have taken advantage of when they did feel like you were trapped, because they had the opportunity to be with someone that they potentially did not, they didn't qualify. Do you want to know the gag? You like, girl, stop fucking with us and tell us. Okay. You want to know the gag? Okay. They view your value. They see you going towards a new direction. They see you withholding. They see your boundaries. They're in a very fucked up energy. What is their offer? Still. It's still the Page of Cups, you guys. It's an empty offer. They do want to come off as innocent, right? As somebody who is a dreamer. They want to sell you a boatload of dreams. And once again, we have that fish in the cup, don't we? Go with the flow, babe. I love you. I'm changing. I'm transforming. You light up my life. I would never be able to replace you. It's not bullshit, but it's also bullshit. Okay? We'll call a spade in this one. This is somebody who does recognize your value. They recognize that they want you, but they don't qualify to have you. They just don't. They have some major work to do in order to a page to an emperor. Do you recognize what kind of relationship this would be? It would be one that you're carrying. Let's be very honest, okay? That would be one that you're carrying. That's the real. I only keep it a buck. So it's really up to you, okay, to recognize what position you would be placing yourself into. If you have already healed from this connection, have come to your own conclusions, then you have recalibrated and rebalanced yourself with the Justice. You are now more harmonious. It's going to be very important for you to stay within this Seven of Wands and protect yourself, even if you decide to engage with this person who is very self-serving, looking for a handout, looking for a pity party, looking for someone to give them without actually working for it. It's entitlement at the fullest. You make them happy, they want you. Can they afford you? No, but they still want you. Child. If you don't get the fuck, if you don't get the faith, baby, if you don't get the faith. Okay. So tell me this person's next step so that you can prepare yourself, okay, guys? Let's see how they're going to approach you. Look, I'm sorry. Are you mad that I came to the party? Yeah, I'm sorry. All of the woe is me. The wounded warrior. So now they're the ones that's wounded, not you. This is a offer to go another round, to pick up where you left off, to cooperate with one another, okay? It is exhaustion. It is also knowing that this is the last straw, but still, like, we have one more fight in us. But what's the actual offer, you guys? We saw it here twice. Please don't forget this. Take an analysis of who you're dealing with here. Hello. Lots of passion. Okay, a great time. They're a fun time, not a long time. And I feel like this is somebody who tried to convince you that that was what you were. And that's also how they treated you. This could be the reasoning is their insecurities. So this is the type of person who will recognize that somebody may be a little bit out of their league, but they want to convince you that you need to fight for them or that you need to work for them. And we have the Page of Cups here twice. They're a page, okay? Literally. So this Nine of Wands is Nine of Wands twice. It's the ultimate manipulation so that they can move forward towards you and get you to give. Hello? Look. It's them and they homies. They both want to eat from your hand. I can't. Protect yourself. Okay? They told me to open the deck and look in the middle. Look. And this is what you would be going towards by protecting yourself. There is no foundation here, you guys. Okay? You can't build with somebody who has nothing to bring to the table. That's just the real. Open it again. Got it. And then we have the Hierophant. So you are going to a higher level of commitment elsewhere with someone who can also bring something to the table on your level. Okay. Or higher. You have exceeded this connection. You have outgrown this. For some of you, it was never on your level, but you just needed to recognize it. And you also needed to recognize the options that you did have and actually go towards those options. Okay. So let's get a bit of advice here. I want to pull a few romance oracles to wrap things up, and then we will pull an advice card from the wisdom of the oracle. I love your energy and where you're going, as long as you hold your ground, okay? We have romance, exactly. Cupid's arrow strikes. So this was not the connection for you to invest in. It's not that this person is a bad person. They're not. It's just that they recognize your value. They also recognize that they cannot afford you, yet they still want you. Okay. We then have healing. So it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. The healing needs to be within the relationship within yourself. Reconcile the emotions within yourself, because for some of you, you may be beating yourself up for allowing this, right? For tolerating this, for going as many rounds as you did with them. Even if it's just one round, there's something about you telling yourself a story about yourself that needs to be healed, relinquished. And I do feel like you have other options coming in. There's one option in particular, that Hierophant that we saw. So it could be a Taurus for some of you. Okay. So let's see here. Let's get one more advice card to wrap this up. Well, they said 2. Okay. Time to go. So your hand is being forced here. Unfortunately, you have to walk away from this person just for now. They need to get their shit together, you guys. Okay. I do see new love coming in towards you, and it's up to you whether or not that's what you do. There's still free will at play. I just read the cards and you make the best decision for yourself. Okay. And then we have exchanging gifts. So I do feel like one energy follows the other. You're being led to walk away from something that you definitely still have attachment to in some form or fashion. And it's not easy, but being obedient to this is what's bringing in the gifts from the divine and the universe. So let's read directly from the book to see exactly how they're trying to relay this. And this is your advice on how you are to manifest your true heart's desires, whatever that recipe is. Bring those manifestations to light in the least amount of time. So the first card that they want us to read is card 45. The numbers also have significance, so please don't let those go over your head. The essence of this card is endings, okay? Completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. Exactly. It says you are at the end of one journey and have not yet began the next. This is a moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, experience in the present circumstances. Take the risk and move on. Even if you need to be in a transition for a time, your destiny is calling you. So this feels very fated, this advice. Please take heed to it. We have the Fool here. This feels like Fool card energy. With the Fool, you're taking a leap of faith, right? I say it all the time. It looks like this is a vagabond getting ready to dive off a cliff. You ain't bringing nothing with you but your bare necessities. And what is on the other side of that cliff? You don't know, but taking the dive is where the magic is. The next card is card 27, which is exchanging gifts. So let's read that and see exactly what it is that they're trying to relay to you here, okay? Okay. So exchanging gifts, card 27. The essence of this card is the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. This is definitely a payoff for you for not just over giving with this 6 of Pentacles. It's okay to give, but giving needs to be given to those who are deserving of it. People who are trying to help themselves, you can then help. Okay. We ain't just out here giving charity just any everybody. Okay. Because then what's left for you? It goes on to say all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. These gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronicities, meetings, and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you are doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. So this is a gift for your obedience. The gift, what is it? Whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're asking for, that's going to be different for all of you. And you need to use your intuition to decide what that will be for you and then move accordingly. Wow. That was definitely a very, action-packed reading. I hope this has resonated for you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Click that like button as well as the subscribe button. Leave me a little, I told you, leave me a comment, guys. Okay. Let me see what you think about the reading, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.